Hey everyone, welcome back to Paul's Model Works, and wanted to make a video here and show you guys kind of a small update on where I am with my Super Bee project, and also to share with you guys kind of a little bit of a tip that I have for you on what I use for my tape for taping off between colors and how I do that. So anyway, let me get right into this and show you guys what I got. Okay, so as you can see, here is my Super Bee, and I've done some taping on this side here. It's a little hard to see, so let me bring it in here. There we go. You can kind of see here I have a little bit of taping done on the side. I have my base color put down, and then if you guys remember, this is going to be painted the same way it was before, but again, I had some paint issues, and I think I figured out what my problem is now, so hopefully this time I won't have any issues, but I'm going to be repainting this again with the same blue, lime green, and white color scheme that I went with last time. So anyway, I've got my stripes laid down here on the side. I'm getting ready to spray in my green, and then I'll tape off again, and then I'll spray my blue on top of that. When you're doing a multicolored vehicle, you always want to start with your lightest color first and finish with your darkest color if you can, and so that's what I'm going to be doing with this. So anyway, let me set this back down here. For tape, I like to use the Tamiya masking tape. Now you can get this in various thicknesses, and so this one here is just kind of a standard one that you can find at Hobby Lobby. It's the 6mm tape, and so but this is really good tape. It keeps nice, clean, crisp lines, but it also can come off of the paint really easy and not peel off paint with it. So I really like to use the Tamiya tape. What I've done here, and I've already started cutting on this a little bit, but I like to, I don't have a piece, you can use a piece of glass or some other kind of surface, but I've got a metal ruler here, and I've laid down a piece of tape across it as straight as I possibly can. And to do your paint, or you do your patterns on the sides of your models or wherever on your models, you need to have really thin strips of paint so that you can get these curves and different things like that in it. So what I'm doing is I'm putting my tape on here, and then I'm cutting tiny little strips out of it. So I've been taking another ruler here, it's just a clear ruler, hopefully you can pick that up, and I'm taking it and my X-Acto knife, and I'm just cutting tiny little strips out of this. So you just go down it like that, and just make sure you try to keep your strips as even as possible. And then you just cut them, and then you have nice strips to work with. So I've already cut a strip out of this that I'm going to use for this video. So what you want to do is peel this up off of your ruler. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab the end of this here with the tip of my X-Acto and peel it up. And I'm not going to need this full strip, so I'm going to go ahead and cut just off what I'm going to need. It should be about right there. And now I have a really nice thin strip here that I can work with. Now I'm going to replicate the pattern on my model. I'm going to replicate the same pattern from this side. I'm going to replicate on this side. And so with the thinner tape like this, you're able to, like I mentioned earlier, get the curves of your model a little bit easier. So I'm just going to tape this on here to get it started, and then I will show you what we've got going on here. Just make sure you keep checking your other side to make sure that your lines match up. So I've got the tape on here, and I am just laying it out. I'm following the natural kind of curve of the rear fender on this car. So I've got it running, I got the tape running right along the top of the rear fender there. And then on this side what I've done is it comes off the rear fender and then the line runs down and kind of meets up with the bottom corner of the front door. So we're going to do that same line on this side. And it's kind of tricky, but you'll get it. Okay, it's not perfect, so I'm going to try it again. The good thing about this tape is it is forgiving. So you can peel it off a few times and relay it down. It's not so sticky or anything that it doesn't have a little bit of a forgiving nature to it. All right. Here we go. I think that's more or less going to be what I want it to be. Okay. Yep, I think that's pretty close. Look at my other side here. And yep, I am happy with that. So let me bring this in here for you guys. There we go. You can see here I've got my tape line laid down. Now I'm going to come back in and I'll do my other tape line that runs across the rest of this and allows me to get a little peek in my paint here. And you guys will see that in my next video. So anyway, that is what I use for tape. I really like this Tamiya masking tape. It's good stuff. And like I said, you can get it at your local hobby shop. Hobby Lobby carries it now, but I believe they only carry the 6mm and maybe one thicker version of it, but I'm not sure. But if not, you can find it at online hobby stores or any place like that. So anyway, that's what I do to tape up my models to get them ready for different color schemes. And I'm going to do another video here and I'll show you guys how I paint this and do the next level of taping and all of that as well. So until next time, keep building those awesome models, and I'll talk to y'all later. Eat, sleep, stay, ring.